Hello, welcome to my kitchen, and today I'm going to make you my favourite dish, which is called pasta alla clara, and it's very, very simple and easy to make, so anybody can do it. But first, before we start, a kitchen can be quite a dangerous place, so make sure that you've got an adult around to help you with the chopping up and the boiling water and stuff. Here's what you're going to need. For the sauce, you need some onions, garlic, some mushrooms, ham, cheddar cheese, the magic ingredient, which is tomato soup, and some tagliatelle pasta. Right, step one, you have to chop up one onion. Cut off the ends, cut quite long strips of onion. Once you've done the onion, you need 1 clove of garlic, so, and we're just going to give this a quick bash to get the skin off. Do this, you should be able to peel it straight away. Chop this up quite fine. And voila! Step 2. You have to chop mushrooms, and you want to slice these quite thickly, not too thin. Okay, once you've done that, step 3, you have to chop the ham. Slice it first one way, and just slice it the other way, so you end up with square-shaped slices, just like so. Right, I'll just move this over here. Step 4 is to grate some cheese, which, as you can see, some had prepared earlier, but I'll just show you, just grate a little bit like that. Okay, now we've prepared all the ingredients, we're ready to start cooking. Just light the gas. Because it's a non-stick frying pan, just put a bit of water in there and add the garlic. Just fry the garlic until it starts to sizzle a little bit, like this. And then we're going to add the onions. You're going to have to leave the onions to cook for quite a while. I'd say just over 5 minutes, just so that they get nice and soft. You don't want them too crunchy. We're going to need a pan of water for our pasta. So I'm just going to light the gas on that and let that simmer slowly until it's boiling. I've been cooking since I was about 8 years old, and I used to cook cakes all the time. Never any proper food, just cakes. I never used to eat them, I used to leave them in the house for everybody else to eat. I like cooking because I find it quite relaxing. I can just go into the kitchen and it takes me hours to cook something. If I'm ever cooking dinner, my mum used to say, you better start at 3 o'clock so it'll be ready for 7. We've travelled quite a lot now, so we've been to Asia quite a lot, we've been to, you know, lots of Chinese countries. But I must say, the one thing I do have everywhere we go, no matter what country we go to, is McDonald's. Lisa and Lee like quite spicy food. They can cope with things slightly spicier, and the rest of us don't. We kind of slight bit of spice and we go, oh, I'm going to die. When I'm at home, I cook pasta quite a lot, and posh casseroles. They call them beef bourguignon and stuff, but really it's just a posh casserole. The onions have now sweated down a little bit, so they're nice and soft. So we're going to add the mushrooms now. I'm going to mix that in a bit. Okay, now they've cooked a bit, I'm going to add the ham now. You can put as much or as little in as you want, really. It's entirely up to you. Obviously, if you're a vegetarian, you don't have to put ham in. You can put anything else you want, maybe peppers. I'm going to put a bit of pepper in now. And a little bit of salt, too. I'm going to open this tin of soup while everything else is just finishing off. When you've opened the tin of soup, just be careful with the top because it's quite sharp. You don't want you cutting yourself. Right, the water's boiled, so we can now add the pasta. This is fresh tagliatelle, so it only takes a couple of minutes to cook. Just make sure it's all covered over with the water. While that's cooking, we can add the soup to the sauce. And just pour the whole tin in like that. The gas up so it heats right through. And then we can put some cheese in, so the cheese can melt down as well into the sauce. Again, you can put as much or as little as you want, and we'll mix that around as well. Okay, the pasta is now ready to be strained, so I'm going to turn off the gas and take it over to the sink. Again, you have to be very careful with this because it's really hot. As you can see, the sauce is bubbling away nicely. Tip the pasta into the sauce quite slowly so it doesn't splash, and then just mix it around so all the pasta gets covered with the sauce, and you get all the nice bits of mushroom and ham and onions. with inside the pasta. And there you go, it's done. All we need to do now, turn off the heat and put it in a serving dish. Oh, look at that, perfect. There you have it, pasta alla clara. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Let's get ready to try it. Oh, hang on a minute, it's mine!
Well, bella bella mozzarella. I love the pasta, but I also love the lasagna.
Thank you.
She's a great cook, but a terrible cleaner. When she came round to our house, she cooked us a lovely meal, but didn't clean the cooker.
Yes, but that's what you're there for.
Excuse me, I did all the dishes. Thank you very
You
much.
never did the dishes, you fibber.
H doesn't know what a dish is.
Anyway, recording our debut album, Step One, was really, really exciting for all of us.
Yeah.
And we loved it in the studio, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, and we're actually really proud of our album because it's so varied. We've got the usual steps up tempo songs, haven't we?
Yeah.
Thank you, dancers. And we've got some beautiful ballads, and also we've got some songs where the lads take the lead, so they get to show off as well. Show off,
Wonderful.
Wow.
So look out for the Next Steps album because it will be full of even more surprises.
Actually, one of my favourite songs on the album is a song called Too Weak to Resist, and I really love doing this one.
Hey, I've got an idea. Do you think everybody at home would like to see us sing it?
I'm
Yeah,
sure
come
they
on.
would.
Yeah, well here it is, especially for you.